Woo! We're live. Okay, so I guess you guys can kind of hear me here. I'm kind of talking, so I'm seeing the sound thing jump, the sound levels. So today we're going to do King Kong. It looks a little backwards on the screen. I hope everything's okay for you guys there. I don't have too many people on here at all, obviously. I have nobody in the thing. But it's okay. Right here, from what I see, you can comment and stuff like that. I'm just gonna write something, say hello to you guys. So, all right. So today we're doing King Kong, Peter Jackson. You see, I do little notes. It's kind of, they look like a doctor's handwritten note or something. It's weird, but it's a bunch of stuff here of what I want to talk about in this episode. So we're gonna set up the camera. As to where the camera's right here. So I have this little like blanket kind of folded up here. Check it out.
So it's this shot here where you bent away and then you accidentally just stumble.
I have this kind of folded up over here.
Just enough to.
I don't have a tripod, so my tripod broke. It was just really weak. Didn't work out very well. I got a really cheap one. I don't suggest getting a cheap one. Some equipment, and I'm going to talk about that in one of the DVD film discussions, especially in King Kong, about this. And it's just like certain equipment, you know, you go cheap and you're really going to notice how cheap it is right off the bat. So you're not going to get the quality that you want to get with things. You go that route all the time. It depends on an equipment that you're going to use a lot, like a tripod. Yes, I wouldn't really go cheap because the tripod head, it's always like, this is a little really smooth. I could do things probably with it, you know, but I'm just using it right now to have it stable and get a nice angle episode here.
Okay, this one's 2 more shots. It's got 3 more shots we get on that.
Right. So,
One of the jobs for meetings of information.
yeah. So.
I've done exactly the same thing when we were rooms. I was so tired, I could only concentrate on one thing at a time.
1600.
Not so bad, but
No.
it gets pretty exhausting. Feels like 100 days too. Doesn't feel like 99 days, doesn't feel like 98 days, it feels like 100 days. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this look at today. 100 like this for me. I'm going to go get some steak and take my microphone off and say goodbye. See you at the next video diary. Here's what we get. Thank you.
All right. Cool. So set it up there. Let's see. Now, in my. All right. Tilt it up just a smidge. Yeah.
I think he just loves that there's a process involved. Part of that process is shooting miniatures that somehow enhance and expand the life.
I know you guys are probably seeing this here. really cool documentary. I'm telling you, that's why I'm talking about these things. There's so much information out there.
So the combination of that paintings and miniatures bring it to life.
And I need people to know they need to see this stuff. Can't just be me. I feel like I'm alone. Tell me that I'm not alone, guys. I watch this like crazy. These are the movies to me.
It doesn't seem to have changed. It's still negative. And no, they're not little. They have to be huge. They need to be enormous.
A few cents running at the moment. Normally it's 3, but recently we have 5. It's actually more.
Hello.
This stage is doing 2 shots. So we've got 6 setups. Let's do it here.
Forward level a little bit. So it doesn't look all too much. Too much everything. Alright. So today I'm going to make sure that the sound is good. This is one of the things I'm always developing on this show is the sound and trying to get better at the sound. The sound has been, a huge problem of mine since the first film or even before that. So a lot of people always have issues with that. So I'm always trying to perfect it. And one of these things on this channel that I'm able to do is perfect this part of it. So I'll be right back.
They can be on set for anywhere between 1 day and 2 months. And my job is to try and keep them alive in these extreme conditions, intense light, intense heat, and intense wind.
The trick is that because we have wind in these shots, the trees are blowing around in the wind. We got it. But the miniature trees, we have to run the camera fast so that we can slow them down. That's what they don't just go just like that.
And to help with that, I'm putting little lead weights on them, which are little fishing sinkers, which we're clamping onto the leaves to give them a bit more weight so they actually move and look believable when we shoot them at 64 frames a second. Whatever's not moving properly gets the lead shot treatment. So I'll put more wind on it, and now it's got more weight to it.
Because if you use for so many shots, it pays to get a very high level of detail so no matter where you look, you've got the coverage. Live action units will be wrapping here in a month and a half, and we're going to be shooting until October of this year, way down at the very end, because we have this enormous number of shots. We got around, let's say, around 1,400 shots to do still before we finish. I figured that in King Kong, we probably got twice as many shots as we had in all 3 Lord of the Rings films put together.
I think one of the really special things about Peter Jackson as a director is his use of miniatures, and we're all very thankful that he uses so many miniatures.
And I think he's absolutely right when he says also that there's something about the photographed image, be it live action plate or location plate or a miniature plate, that somehow plucks a responsive chord in our hearts. We say, yeah, I believe it.
Sea market.
It's a scary day when you come to set and you have grown men attacking you, bright green and blue suits.
Hello, here we are. It's day 105. I've had some decent sleep since my day 100 diary, where I was so exhausted I could barely stand up. But I'm feeling much better now, and it's good because we're doing some pretty complicated stuff at the moment. It's an area of the film that in a way demands the most imagination because we have no sets. It's a sequence in which Naomi is being carried by Kong in New York.
This is a thing that takes a little bit sometimes. I'm taking my time now because I have it. I'm trying to do so.
We have something that looks like a green tire, I guess you call it, and we have a rocking base. And although looking at the shots, looking at the way we're going to shoot it, it seems a pretty crude method. It's actually going to be fine. It's going to give us everything that we need.
The Kong rig is a pretty amazing and important part of the film. It's the iconic image that we're about to see of Anne and Kong's connection. This is where the action really starts. This is where the fun starts.
Keep it kind of, don't be too shy. And we have Andy Serkis on set to play Kong and to work with Naomi.
Naomi stuck looking at someone dressed like.
Actually, a ballet dancer on steroids.
But it seems to do the trick, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. But thank God for this. That's what I focus on.
Yeah.
I feel like completely transported when I look at his face. I'm not looking at him wearing a funny suit. I'm looking at him with all this behavior and all this feeling, and I can't imagine who else could make me feel what he's making me feel. It's really something.
Just because we can't touch each other doesn't mean that we can't really get inside each other's heads, which is why I'm here.
And then
And I saw you laughing at it, it was fun playing with life really good. I mean, that was great. That was really great.
So everybody knows when we hit Central Park, which is a lighting cue and a cue for Naomi as well.
There's slow, passive scenes with her and Kong having quiet moments together, and then there's obviously much more action-orientated scenes as Kong is being pursued by New York by the military.
It's cutting. Basically, my head is going over the green screen right now, so I'm just trying to frame it so that it doesn't, and then it'll be an easier time editing.
It's much better performing for me.
One thing I'm always trying to perfect is the production side of everything. How quick do the workflow.
If you said at the beginning of the day, okay, so what you're going to be, Naomi's going to be in this green hand, you're going to be on top of a scissor lift, and you're pretending to be galloping through the streets of New York being chased by the military. You think, okay, right. But I mean, I can't wait to see all the other elements put in. And I mean, for me, having lived through that scene now, I'll be able to take it to the next level in motion capture, and given that I won't have Naomi there probably, but it'll be Barbie, that'll be great.
Very much, right?
that's
A
kind of
whole day riding the hand.
yeah, many variations.
That's right.
We cover the
And
spectrum.
how many people out there would have liked a day in Kong's hand?
And we'll see that going to the fairground.
It is.
That's one of my most challenging days on film set, I have to say.
I might have to lift the green screen.
Hi there, it's day 108 today. We're doing a few more scenes on the deck of the Venture, which you can see behind me here in Studio B. But what we are actually going to do today is a production diary that's based on a lot of requests that we've had from fans. So for Lindsay, Roy, Jeremy, David, Anthony, Andrew, Kathy, Chris, Roxy, Josh, Hillary, and Rura, we're going to do a day in the life of the makeup department.
Today I have the Manitou. And the Manitou is one that it's a pimple that's so big that it's not just a pimple, there could be a living organism inside growing in a fetus inside the face.
We might need to operate.
And then after 9 months it pops and the devil comes out. It's the devil's child, the Manitou.
Hair and makeup are there for the director. They're there to realise his vision. And they're there to help the actors and actresses portray the parts they're playing.
One of the good things about being in hair and makeup is the fact that you get a big trailer like this.
The makeup trailer can be a fun place.
Oh yeah, everything happens in the makeup bus. All roads lead back to the makeup bus.
We are the first people that get the actors in the morning. And not everybody gets a great night's sleep.
I didn't shave because today I have to have 2 days growth. So I'm not unprofessional, if that's what you're thinking. Dude doesn't even shave.
A lot of my job is research, to search for information about a period, and there's no point putting lipstick and eyelashes on.
This is why a tripod is so much better.
I've got the same crappy haircuts.
Just so you know, the struggle's real over here.
And he makes it.
Okay, so
And I'm not saying that you gave me a bad haircut. She gave me a great haircut.
1933.
Exactly, it's 1933. I think I had the same haircut when I was like 7.
As far as King Kong goes, we want to sell everything as if it actually happened. The thing we're
I'm gonna
aiming
put my
for all the time is
battery
really,
charge,
we also keep
Okay,
extensive
man.
continuity records.
something that
We'll
could
take
do
photographs, take notes,
with
so
it.
that when we do have to reproduce it, we can do it quite efficiently and very precisely.
This is why I write things down so I know what to do when it's time to
Shot scenes today.
film or what to say when it's time to film. because the production side, this side already is already going to be a pain in the ass because I don't have like the greatest equipment, I guess you can say. But this should be good for you guys, especially starting YouTube or even in film. Just because it's not the greatest quality and all this stuff doesn't mean you can't make your own film or make your own YouTube channel. I'm treating this hopefully like more like a news type of situation, if that makes sense. In some ways, not maybe not at all, like style wise and everything like that. But just as far as information and everything, this is my background in news and everything. Leads me on to wanting to do things live like this and stuff like that. So I don't think you guys probably hear Jack Black talking about it. Talking in the background. Okay. So battery's charging right now. We're 16 minutes into this video. Okay. Turning off the microphone. Do some work tweaks on fixing this situation here. Green screen. It's a blanket. My Bree, she got a blanket everywhere. Oh, it's cool. Sometimes in here. Let's see. If I put this in here, this. Lift up just a smidge. It did it. It lifted it up a little bit. Looks kind of weird on the live there, but on my camera it doesn't. So I know you guys just saw me like zip up. This is what it is with live. That's great about it. Is that you get to see kind of the little, flub ups and little things that I got to deal with just to make an episode. So I enjoy, making these episodes a lot. That's why I was doing this live. I suggested it to my wife before she left yesterday to go hang out with her family, and she was saying, "Oh, that's a good idea. Like, you can check me out. I'm probably gonna do it twice because it's gonna be a lot of different things I probably need to do like this, a couple episodes and stuff like that, and show you like in the first part. If you look back right now before you continue this." You can see in the first part, I'll probably put like a little link right over here. I think it'll be up top here, over here. This looks a little backwards on the computer. So I'm probably going to, I recorded the first part, and the first part was just, little things what I do. I'm eating breakfast and stuff like that, putting this up. Obviously, I'm still doing it in part 2, but that was more of like the intro, so you get where I'm going with these little lives. And then these videos won't be up, like King Kong won't be up till like later this coming week. So it's Sunday now, so it'll probably be up before Friday, hopefully, if not Saturday. I'm also finishing sound mixing with my documentary right now. I'm dealing with a company called Lander, Landr. It's kind of cool. They mix music and stuff like that, but they did something with film too. But they don't have much of like a tutorial or anything like that. But you can do it for free. Just download an AAC file and then just upload it to their program or whatever, and they'll do a nice rough mix. It'll sound really clean too. They'll clean it up and separate dialogue and all that stuff too a little bit. It is the one-track method is still like used for music and things like that. So that's a little different because the way they, split up the lyrics from, the background music and all that stuff, and making you feel like you're inside the, all the instruments and everything. So that's what it does right off the bat. But then there's this cool thing where, for filmmakers, that you can add it to Adobe Premiere. And Adobe Premiere, that's pretty cool that you could do that. So I haven't figured it out because Adobe Premiere is like giving me issues on it popping up in the program or something, or maybe I'm doing something wrong. So if you guys know anything about that, please let me know in the comments here or down below, depending on whenever you see this. Probably would have already figured it out by the time I get a comment on this video, but it's still, over time, you guys are going to see more of these, and you're going to see more, videos and stuff like that, and more films from me. So, when this is actually popular, I'd be way past that part already, I think. On to the next film by then. I also want to coin that just because there's a program out there to sound mix doesn't mean a good sound mixer is not needed. Somebody that's, sound mixing your film specifically for your film and not, through an algorithm or something like that, is always a plus. Because there's things that we as human beings can do that computers and algorithm stuff can't manipulate and stuff like that. Look at Zion, look at Zion, look at Zion. He's sneaking by, look at him right there. Hi Zion, we caught you. Good boy. Okay, let's see. Checking on the battery. All right. Okay, so we're checking in on the battery. It's almost 2 o'clock, which is good. In some way, I'm making good on timing. I'm trying to go to DoorDash at around 4 o'clock. So, it's 2 right now. I got 2 hours to get some stuff done. So this is gonna be fun. So I'm just gonna do let's say that I'm just gonna do a part 3 to this. All right, guys. So thank you guys for everything. I'm sorry that this is taking a while, but this is kind of like the process. This is how it happens. This is kind of the process and everything. So I'm also taking my time here, by the way, just so you know, so you can see all the little, either the things I make mistakes on or things that I am doing good on that you like, so please let me know in the comments below the things that you saw that was kind of interesting that helped out. Like this green screen over here, I got it from Amazon and it's a science board green screen. Talk to me about that. Tell me how I'm screwing up in film or something, There seems to be a lot more filmmakers. On that note, there seems to be a lot more filmmakers out there, more negative than positive. So just because this is not like the traditional method, which is over here, look at that green screen, and then look at my little thing. Like, come on, guys. Like, what? Like, there's a huge difference. So I feel it. I get it. But we live in the digital era. So I get one of these and this. And then I have this computer with Adobe Premiere on it. I can do a bunch of things. You can do it too. So please comment below. Let me know what I'm screwing up on and all this stuff. I want to, eventually, hopefully have a little video where you can see like test footage of things I want to do for my 3rd film on that green screen. So I'm taking some old school methods and bringing it over into the new school, which is something I'm really going to talk more about on the King Kong DVD. My camera is still charging its battery again because I used a good half of it just trying to frame the camera. So like you see, that's already an issue. So if you guys can help me out and want to get me a new battery or a couple of new batteries, just comment below. I'll answer you right away. I'm very quick on that. So just let me know. Look, I think somebody's calling. No. More government student loan stuff. So I'll get back to you guys real soon. I'm going to go take a bathroom break. All right? Thank you, and hope you come back for this third part. Later. Bye.